I've been in your waters.
What is poppin', people, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a product review on a tattoo machine called the ROOK QUILL. So guys, before we start, I'd just like to apologise if I look pretty damn tired. It has been the best but hardest first week back at work ever. I have just been absolutely slammed, and with doing absolutely jack shit for 5 months, it has really took it out of me. So I do apologise if I look tired. So dudes, I think it's important to let you know before we start that yes, this machine was sent to me by the guys at ROOK. However, this is not a paid review. The guys at ROOK have not asked me to do a review, and also they have had no early access to seeing this review. They are literally seeing this review at the same time that you guys are. Now, I've been using this machine for the entire week, and I was going to put this review up at the beginning of the week, but what I wanted to do, instead of just using the machine once and then just banging a review out for it, I wanted to actually really properly use it and get to grips with the machine and see what the feel was like, and you know, really dial in on what problems I can see with this machine. This is a completely honest review for you guys of the machine, so I wanted to, like I said, really dial in on some things that niggle me, the pros and the cons, without just banging out a review straight away. I wanted that hands-on experience. As always, these are just my opinions. You can take these opinions and run with them, or you can choose to ignore this video completely, and that is fine also. So guys, here in the UK, this machine retails at around about £350. US, I think it ranges around about $400. You'll obviously have to check that out yourselves, but here in the UK, the price that I could find it at was £350. You can get this from UK suppliers, so if you are wanting to get this machine, it is quite easy to get hold of. Now, the key features of this machine is it is pretty light. It does only weigh 2.5 ounce, but not only that, the machine is really thin. Out of every tattoo machine that I've used, this is the machine that feels to me most like a marker pen or a Sharpie pen. It is super thin, it is super lightweight, and it honestly really does feel great in hand. It comes with a standard stroke of 3.5mm and also runs between 6 and 9 volts. Throughout the week, I've been running this machine at 7 volts for shading and around 7.5 for any lining that I do, and it is flawless. So, leading into the machine being flawless, what are the pros? Well, firstly, like I said, it is nice and lightweight, it is nice and thin. It literally does feel just like a marker pen. Also, the machine is very soft. It is a very soft hitting machine. I was so surprised with how soft it does actually hit. And what's weird about the machine, I pushed a 23 mag at such a low voltage, and I can't remember the voltage exact because I was just playing around. It really does push big mags at low volts. It is a crazy good machine. Through long sittings, I didn't notice any hand fatigue too much. For me personally, even though it does feel like a marker and the novelty's there of it feeling like a marker, I do like a fatter grip, so I would like some sort of disposable fatter grip that I can attach to the quill. And to be honest, Chris Sanford at ROOK does actually do fatter grips, if I'm not mistaken. Another pro of the machine, guys, is that the cable is magnetic. Check this out. It is so unbelievably awesome to see this. I was so in awe of this actual feature, and it's just a magnet, but it's something that I believe could actually pave the way for future machine builders, because this is a really good feature. And as you can see, the magnet is really strong. I actually thought, oh, it'll start coming off during session, but that thing is on there. Once it is magnetized, it is on there. As you can see, me trying to pull it apart, there is actually some force behind it. Now, the immediate con that I found straight off the bat with this machine was the grip itself. What I mean by that, guys, is the grip is really loose. So when you put in a cartridge, you try to lock it in place, the grip turns with the cartridge. So you need to hold the grip. It's not a locked in grip, it's not a tight grip. Now, that is the immediate thing that I found with this machine. So with the grip constantly changing your needle depth, also when you put in a new needle, if you don't hold the grip, you are accidentally changing your needle depth, which is a little bit of an annoyance, but it's not a massive thing. It can be, you know, worked around by simply just holding the grip. But if you're anything like me, all you're doing is you are just grabbing your needle, bang, taking it out, boom, next one in, and you don't think about it. So that was a little bit of annoyance. However, I did bring this to Chris, and I've talked to Chris about this, and he did actually say that a bigger sized O-ring that's underneath the grip will tighten that grip up. This has been done and it has tightened it up. So initially out of the box, it is a little bit loose, but with a bigger O-ring, you can tighten it up enough to work for you. Another con that I've found, guys, is when you're using cheaper cartridges, they do tend to get stuck. I was using some cheaper cartridges and my 3 did get stuck in there pretty damn well, enough that I had to get pliers to pry it out. So cheaper cartridges with this machine is a no-go. I am currently using Quadrant, they fit fine, Cheyenne fit fine, and Bishop cartridges also fit completely fine. And I think also I used an Easy cartridge and they also fit fine. So all in all, guys, there is no real deal breaker with this machine. The machine itself is a solid machine. If you are a black and grey guy like myself, I would have no qualms in telling you that this machine is a really good machine. And there is no real deal breakers in there for black and grey. I cannot tell you what it's like on colour because I've done no colour with it. But for black and grey, yeah man, this machine is really good. I would say honestly that this machine is slept on above your bigger brands like your Bishops and like your Cheyennes. I will tell you now that this machine is better than some of the bigger brands out there. So do not be sleeping on this machine. It is a really good machine for black and grey. And with how the machine works and how the motor is and how it is able to push bigger mags at a smaller volt, I'm sure you will have no problem doing colour with this bad boy also. So guys, that sums up this product review. The conclusion, the machine is freaking awesome. It does have some cons for me, but those cons may be nothing for you. You may not notice the cons that I have mentioned. You may pick up on some other cons that I find as pros. So conclusion is, guys, I would highly recommend this machine. I will be using this machine daily, and I have used it daily for the last week. It is such a good machine. But guys, if you're new around here, please check out my other content. I have a tattoo tips playlist full of content for you to browse through, hopefully get some knowledge from. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on bell notifications to get notified every time I upload a new video. But guys, as always, I shall see you all in the next one. Adios.